Hi, this is TechBoy68, and I am making a short, brief video on how to replace your rear brake pads on a 2015 Yamaha Stryker. I should have done this a long time ago. I started noticing when as I was riding, it sounded like my rear brakes were scraping. So I waited kind of too long to do it, but finally yesterday I received my brake pads from Bike Master, and just one little quick thing that I want to point out. Uh, Anyone who has the same type of model bike that I have, I watched other YouTube videos and they made it seem so easy to remove the rear caliper, unscrewing the two bolts in the back that holds the caliper, and it just looks so much simple. But sometimes when you try to do something your own, you can run into a little bit of a complication. So I just got this brake pads from Bike Master yesterday, and today I was waiting for this. It's a 12 millimeter adjustable wrench, and the reason why I needed this because at the end of this wrench here, this part here, see how it swivels back and forth? This is what I really needed. I tried using my regular ratchet, and I just couldn't get the bolt in there, and I'm going to show you why right now. Now, if we look underneath here, there's two openings here. You see, I got the bolt out from that side there, and the one right up in there. That one, okay, was giving me such a hard time because I couldn't get the ratchet in there because this part right here that's attached to the muffler was in the way. And some of the other YouTube videos, they didn't have this. I seen one with a 2014 Yamaha Stryker, and it seemed like they made it so much easier to remove it. So, as I attempted to try to take it off last week myself, this was giving me a hard time. So, I looked on Amazon, and lo and behold, that little wrench saved my life today. So, I just took everything apart just to show you really quick. Make sure you always don't just let your caliper dangle down on its own on the cable. Get some bungee cords or something and just support it. I got some brake cleaner, used a rag, and I didn't spray the brake cleaner on the caliper. Just used the rag and spray the cleaner on the rag and just wipe things down. Of course, you want to use, I have a little doctor's mask on, so just because the brake dust, you don't want to inhale any of that stuff. That's some really dangerous stuff, so you want to take care of yourself, take precaution. So with that said and done, caliper's off. From here on, it should be a lot more easier now, and I just wanted to share this video with others out there that might come across that same problem, and just to show you what happens when you wait such a long time. Okay, these are the new brake pads that came in from Bike Master. Look at the thickness of the pads, brand new, compared to the old ones. This is the back side of it, and look at the padding, right down to the metal. It was stripped right down to the metal. Waited too long. Hopefully I didn't do any damage to the rotor. It's a little bit scraped up in there, as you can see, but hopefully it's not severely damaged. So from this process on here, I should be able to put the pads on once I'm done cleaning up the caliper a little bit, and then most importantly, you want to put on some this thing called Loctite, and I ordered it somewhere around here, but you want to thread that onto the threading right after you clean this up, and then just put some of the Loctite on this, and then just put the bolt back on and just secure it real nice and tight. And of course have something to compress you have to compress the piston that's right here. So once you compress that in, I found this here in my box of tools that I have. Of course you want to protect the body of the caliper. You don't want to scrape it, so I'm going to kind of put like a cloth or something here before I put the clamp on and start clamping the piston in. Once you're done with everything, and just like in the other videos, like I mentioned, once you completed everything, you bolt everything on and all secured, make sure before you ride up on the road, pump the brakes. Just pump it so that way the caliper can compress up against the pads, and you'll be able to stop, because if you don't do that, you're not going to have any stopping power. So with that, I'll let it to you guys, and I hope you really enjoy this brief little video I made about replacing your rear brake caliper on a 2015 Yamaha Stryker.